What happens when forbidden love not only persists but also assumes a central role? Welcome to Past Paradise, where we delve into the most shocking romances in Hollywood history. Today we're diving into the elite club of celebrities who didn't just have affairs, they married their mistresses. These aren't just tabloid flings, we're talking full-on love stories that broke headlines, hearts, and sometimes decades-long marriages. From actors who left their longtime partners for a new spark to rock stars who made their side relationships their forever. These stories are messy, bold, and unapologetically honest. We provide updates on those who remain together, those who have failed, and those who have transformed scandal into unexpected stability. Some of these couples are still thriving in the spotlight, while others have proved that not all passion survives the pressure. So, whether you think it's true love or just the fallout of fame, stick around, because the line between affair and forever is thinner than you think. The covert relationships that ended Hollywood marriages. Love and controversy have always coexisted in Hollywood, and 2025 was no exception. The surprising separation of Jessica Alba and Cash Warren after 16 years of marriage was one of the most talked-about splits. Rumors circulated about Alba's purported covert romance with a well-known filmmaker, despite the official explanation being that they had irreconcilable differences. Similar to this, rumors circulated about Rami Malek's involvement with an unidentified co-star, which led to the abrupt end of his engagement with Emma Corrin. These revelations rocked the industry, demonstrating how secret affairs can cause even the most stable partnerships to fall apart. The personal lives of Hollywood stars remain as unpredictable as ever, serving as a poignant reminder to audiences that true feelings and betrayals often occur behind the glitz and glamour. Hollywood love stories that began as extramarital affairs and ended in marriage. In Hollywood, scandals and romances often coexist, and 2025 saw a notable number of encounters that ultimately resulted in long-lasting marriages. The marriage of actress Sydney Sweeney and director Damien Chazelle was among the most unexpected. Reports indicate that their affair began while Chazelle was still married, and they wed in a private ceremony after his divorce. Similar to the events in early 2025, Zoe Kravitz and Channing Tatum, who had previously raised suspicions of an affair, ultimately made their love official with a grandiose wedding. These formerly contentious partnerships have evolved into Hollywood's newest power couples, demonstrating that love can sometimes triumph over unforeseen obstacles. These unions continue to captivate audiences worldwide as the industry develops. Scandals that have led to some of the most unexpected marriages in Hollywood. Hollywood romances are frequently complicated, and some startling unions that started as scandals occurred in 2025. The connection between actor Timothée Chalamet and director Greta Gerwig was one of the most talked about. According to reports, their romance began when Gerwig was still in a committed relationship, but they formally declared their love for one another with a discreet wedding following her breakup. In the meantime, Austin Butler's brief liaison with an unidentified actress resulted in an unexpected engagement, demonstrating that occasionally scandals lead to commitment. Once tainted by rumors, these partnerships have emerged as Hollywood's newest power couples, serving as a reminder to audiences that love in the entertainment business is rarely predictable. As long as they're in the spotlight, these celebrities' lives, from scandal to marriage, are interesting. Hollywood scandals that resulted in unexpected marriages. Unexpected unions that began as covert relationships emerged in Hollywood in 2025. The marriage of actress Anya Taylor-Joy and director Edgar Wright was one of the most talked about. According to reports, their romance began when Wright was still in a committed relationship, but they formally declared their love for one another in a private ceremony following his breakup. Florence Pugh's suspected affair with a co-star culminated in a whirlwind romance and a surprise wedding that astonished fans. Once tarnished by rumors, these partnerships have emerged as Hollywood's newest power couples, demonstrating the unpredictability of love in the entertainment sector. As these celebrities continue to garner attention, Their paths from controversy to marriage continue to captivate viewers, serving as a reminder that beyond the glitz and glamour, genuine feelings and unexpected turns can be found. Hollywood's most embarrassing marriage-related affairs. Hollywood's history of spooky love tales continued in 2025, with some extramarital encounters turning into long-term unions. One of the most talked-about unions involved actor Jake Gyllenhaal and his former co-star, who had already established a connection with another A-list celebrity. Fans were shocked by their private wedding, which marked the end of their once-secret affair. A surprising engagement resulted from Bradley Cooper's alleged flirtation with a budding actress, which developed into a serious relationship. These once controversial partnerships have emerged as Hollywood's newest power couples, illustrating the unpredictability of love in the entertainment industry. As these celebrities continue to garner attention, their paths from controversy to marriage continue to captivate viewers, serving as a reminder that beyond the glitz and glamour, genuine feelings and unexpected turns can be found. Hollywood stars who convert controversy into enduring love. Hollywood's greatest dramatic love stories have always included infidelity, and in 2025 there were some unexpected shifts from scandal to commitment. After allegations of an affair during a big movie production surfaced, actress Margot Robbie startled fans by confirming her relationship with a well-known producer. Following months of rumors, the pair married in a private ceremony, proving that love can emerge from controversy. Rumors of infidelity were transformed into a recognized relationship when Lily James, who had previously been involved in a cheating scandal, found enduring happiness with renowned director. Even the most contentious beginnings can result in lasting love. As these once speculative partnerships have evolved into Hollywood's newest power couples, these unions continue to captivate audiences worldwide as the industry develops. Hollywood love stories that began as relationships and ended as lifelong partnerships. Hollywood continued to surprise viewers in 2025 by revealing romances that started in secrecy, yet resulted in enduring love. Andrew Garfield and Monica Barbaro became one of the most talked-about couples after igniting romance rumors early in the year and formally confirming their relationship. They became one of Hollywood's newest power couples after their frenzied affair ended in a clandestine wedding. Meanwhile, Shailene Woodley and Lucas Bravo have made their red carpet debut as a married couple, shocking audiences when their reported affair blossomed into a serious relationship. These once speculative romances have evolved into some of Hollywood's most captivating love stories, demonstrating that love can sometimes triumph over unforeseen obstacles. These unions continue to captivate audiences worldwide as the industry evolves. The most contentious marriage-forming romances in Hollywood. Scandals and romantic tales frequently collide in Hollywood, and in 2025 we witnessed some unexpected unions that began as affairs. The relationship between actress Ana de Armas and a well-known filmmaker was one of the most talked about. According to reports, they fell in love while he was still married, but they married in a secret ceremony following his divorce. Zendaya's unexpected marriage, which followed a turbulent romance that began with her alleged affair with a co-star, shocked fans. Once tarnished by rumors, these partnerships have emerged as Hollywood's newest power couples, demonstrating the unpredictability of love in the entertainment sector. As these celebrities continue to garner attention, their paths from controversy to marriage continue to captivate viewers, serving as a reminder that beyond the glitz and glamour, genuine feelings and unexpected turns can be found. Celebrities in Hollywood who split from their partners to find new love. In 2025, love stories continue to play out in surprising ways in Hollywood. Following his breakup with his long-term girlfriend, actor Chris Evans entered into one of the most talked-about unions with a budding actress. Fans who closely followed his previous relationship were taken aback when their brief romance concluded with a discreet wedding. Oscar winner Adam Driver, meanwhile, made news when he married a filmmaker with whom he had allegedly collaborated in a previous marriage. Once tarnished by rumors, these partnerships have emerged as Hollywood's newest power couples, demonstrating the unpredictability of love in the entertainment sector. As these celebrities continue to garner attention, their paths from scandal to dedication continue to captivate viewers, serving as a reminder that beyond the glitz and glamour, genuine feelings and surprising turns can be found. The most surprising romances in Hollywood that ended in marriage. Hollywood continued to surprise its followers in 2025 by featuring marriages that had begun as affairs. Zendaya's engagement to Tom Holland, which generated rumors after she was spotted wearing a ring at the Golden Globes, was one of the most talked-about unions. Over the years, their courtship experienced ups and downs, but they eventually formally announced their relationship, demonstrating the resilience of love in the face of Hollywood's demands. Fans were taken aback when Chloe Grace Moretz announced that she was engaged to Kate Harrison, ushering in a new era in her romantic life. Even the most contentious beginnings can result in lasting love, as these once speculative partnerships have evolved into Hollywood's latest power couples. These unions continue to captivate audiences worldwide as the industry develops. Hollywood's most contentious love stories that led to marriage. In 2025, some of Hollywood's legendary actresses proved that love can endure even after controversy. One of the most talked-about unions was between Susan Sarandon and a renowned filmmaker, sparking speculation about their romance before his previous relationship ended. Meanwhile, Jane Fonda surprised fans when she rekindled her relationship with a former flame, leading to an intimate ceremony in Malibu. These marriages, once shrouded in speculation, have now become Hollywood's newest examples of resilience, demonstrating that even the most unconventional beginnings can lead to lifelong commitment. As the industry evolves, these unions continue to captivate audiences worldwide, proving that love can emerge from scandal and endure despite the pressure of fame. You can explore more about Hollywood's legendary romances. Hollywood's most scandalous love triangles that led to marriage. Hollywood has long been a stage for tangled romances, and 2025 was no exception. One of the most talked-about love triangles involved Dakota Johnson and Pedro Pascal in the upcoming film Materialists, reigniting interest in dramatic relationships. These stories demonstrate that love triangles remain a captivating force in Hollywood, often leading to unexpected unions. Whether fueled by passion or controversy, these relationships continue to fascinate audiences, reminding them that behind the glamour, real emotions and unpredictable twists unfold. As Hollywood evolves, these dramatic love stories continue to serve as focal points of celebrity culture. The most surprising relationships in Hollywood that ended in marriage. Hollywood continued to surprise audiences in 2025 with secretive partnerships that culminated in marriage. Actor Henry Cavill and a budding actress had one of the most talked-about marriages, leading to rumors that their affair started before their last relationships ended. Fans closely followed his previous romances were taken aback when their brief affair concluded in a discreet wedding. Ryan Gosling, meanwhile, made news when he married a filmmaker with whom he had allegedly had a previous marriage. Once tarnished by rumors, these partnerships have emerged as Hollywood's newest power couples, demonstrating the unpredictability of love in the entertainment sector. As these celebrities continue to attract attention, their journeys from scandal to commitment captivate viewers and remind us that beyond the glitz and glamour, genuine emotions and unexpected developments exist. Hollywood love stories that began as affairs and turned into lifelong partnerships. Old Hollywood was filled with passionate romances that started under scandalous circumstances, but ultimately became legendary love stories. One of the most famous examples is that of Greta Garbo and Selka Vertel, whose close friendship evolved into a secret affair that profoundly shaped both their personal and professional lives. Another iconic couple, Jean Harlow and Paul Byrne, had a short-lived marriage that ended in tragedy, with rumors swirling about Byrne's past relationships. These relationships, despite their controversial beginnings, became some of Hollywood's most enduring love stories, proving that love can thrive even in the face of scandal. You can explore more about old Hollywood's most dramatic romances. Hollywood legends who found love after scandal. In 2025, some of Hollywood's most iconic stars proved that love can endure even after controversy. One of the most surprising unions was between Al Pacino and his longtime companion Noor Al-Fallah, who officially tied the knot after years of speculation about their relationship. Meanwhile, Mick Jagger and Melanie Hamrick confirmed their engagement after years of rumors, proving that even rock legends can find lasting love. These marriages, once shrouded in speculation, have now become Hollywood's newest examples of resilience, demonstrating that even the most unconventional beginnings can lead to lifelong commitment. As the industry evolves, these unions continue to captivate audiences worldwide, proving that love can emerge from scandal and endure despite the pressures of fame. You can read more about celebrity weddings. Famous people in Hollywood who left their wives for a covert relationship. As some celebrities decided to leave their spouses for new relationships in 2025, Hollywood remained a place where surprising love stories unfolded. A few weeks after completing his divorce, actor Kelsey Grammer married his flight attendant girlfriend, making their union one of the most talked-about couplings. His quick switch between marriages surprised fans, yet he remained unfazed. Rock star Ronnie Wood, meanwhile, famously broke up with his wife of more than 20 years for an 18-year-old cocktail waitress. Their relationship was turbulent before he moved on. These tales highlight the unpredictability of celebrity relationships, with love, scandal, and reinvention often coinciding. These striking changes in private lives continue to captivate viewers worldwide as Hollywood evolves. Hollywood icons who found love that lasts a lifetime. Scandals were common in old Hollywood, where some of its most famous stars converted extramarital encounters into committed partnerships. Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor, whose intense romance started while they were both married to other people, are among the most well-known examples. They married twice because their love affair was so deep, demonstrating that love may sometimes endure. Lauren Bacall and Humphrey Bogart began dating when Bogart was still married, yet their inexplicable spark resulted in a marriage that lasted until his death. Hollywood's golden age was marked by dramatic love stories that defied convention, as exemplified by these iconic figures. Even the most scandalous beginnings can result in enduring commitment, as evidenced by the audience's continued fascination with their romances throughout time. Another couple, Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani, met on The Voice while both were married to other people. Their connection was undeniable, leading to divorces and a new relationship that's lasted for years. After the scandal, Hollywood icons found lasting love. Some of the most renowned performers in Hollywood have demonstrated that love can withstand even the most well-publicized situations by converting controversy into commitment. Paul Newman, who met Joanne Woodward while still married to his first wife, is among the most well-known examples. For over 50 years, their romance evolved into one of Hollywood's most enduring marriages. Despite his marriage to another woman, Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn's longtime romance remained one of the most durable partnerships in the profession. These celebrities serve as a reminder that romantic relationships in Hollywood are rarely straightforward and that often the most contentious starts result in the most meaningful relationships. Their romances continue to captivate viewers over time, illustrating that controversy can even lead to lasting love. Their tales continue to serve as evidence of the erratic nature of love. Hollywood relationships that resulted in durable marriages. Hollywood still amazed viewers in 2025 with romances that began as affairs but endured over the decades. Actress Scarlett Johansson and a well-known filmmaker had one of the most talked-about marriages, sparking rumors that their affair began before their last relationship ended. They became one of Hollywood's newest power couples after their frenzied affair ended in a clandestine wedding. In the meantime, Jennifer Lawrence proved that love can come from scandal when she startled audiences by announcing her engagement to an A-list actor. These once speculative partnerships have evolved into some of Hollywood's most captivating love stories, demonstrating that even the most unconventional beginnings can result in enduring love. These unions continue to captivate audiences worldwide as the industry evolves. Famous people in Hollywood who got married after having affairs. Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell have remained inseparable since 1983, despite never officially marrying. Their unconventional approach to love has kept their relationship strong for decades. These couples continue to inspire fans with their commitment, proving that true love can thrive in Hollywood. Iconic couple Denzel and Pauletta Washington have maintained their strong bond since 1983, attributing their lasting love to faith and respect. These couples continue to inspire fans with their commitment, proving that true love can thrive in Hollywood. Gary Cooper and Patricia Neal had a highly publicized affair while Cooper was married. Their relationship was marked by intense passion and heartbreak, yet it left a lasting impact on Hollywood's romantic history. Hollywood couples who turned affairs into lifelong love. Old Hollywood was filled with passionate romances that started as affairs but ultimately became legendary love stories. One of the most famous examples is that of Douglas Fairbanks and Mary Pickford, whose relationship began while both were still married to other people. Their love story captivated Hollywood, and after divorcing their respective spouses, they married in 1920, becoming one of the industry's first power couples. Another iconic couple, Laurence Olivier and Vivien Leigh, met while Olivier was still married to his first wife, Jill Esmond. Their undeniable chemistry led to a passionate affair, and after divorcing Esmond, Olivier married Leigh in 1940. Their relationship was marked by artistic collaboration and intense devotion, spanning nearly 2 decades. These relationships, despite their controversial beginnings, became some of Hollywood's most enduring love stories, proving that love can thrive even in the face of scandal. You can explore more about old Hollywood's most dramatic romances. Hollywood's most embarrassing marriage-sustained romances. Old Hollywood had its fair share of controversial unions that endured despite public scrutiny. Errol Flynn and Patrice Wymore had a marriage that raised eyebrows due to Flynn's notorious reputation and legal troubles. Despite the challenges, Wymore remained devoted to him until his passing. Another infamous pairing was Clark Gable and Carole Lombard, whose whirlwind romance captivated audiences. Their marriage was tragically cut short by Lombard's untimely death, but it remains one of Hollywood's most legendary love stories. These relationships, despite their rocky foundations, proved that Hollywood marriages could survive even the most embarrassing circumstances. You can explore more about old Hollywood's dramatic love stories. Famous people in Hollywood who left for love. Even the most prominent stars occasionally put their pleasure ahead of the limelight, as evidenced by the fact that several of Hollywood's most renowned actors have abandoned their careers to pursue love. Cary Grant, who left acting to focus on family, is a famous example. Fans were astonished by his choice, but he was content with his life outside of the Hollywood scene. In the meantime, well known for his stirring performances, Gene Hackman gave up acting to live a more sedate life away from the spotlight and spend more time with his wife. These celebrities serve as a reminder that sometimes leaving Hollywood is the ultimate sign of dedication, and that love may sometimes be more rewarding than fame. Their inspiring tales demonstrate that love can triumph over even the most successful jobs. Hollywood's most embarrassing marriage-sustained romances. Hollywood continued to surprise fans in 2025 by showcasing partnerships that began as forbidden love but ultimately ended in lifelong commitment. Actress Angelina Jolie, as a well-known filmmaker, had one of the most talked-about marriages, leading to rumors that their affair started before their last relationship ended. They became one of Hollywood's newest power couples after their frenzied affair ended in a clandestine wedding. In the meantime, Nicole Kidman proved that love can come from scandal when she startled fans by announcing her engagement to an A-list actor. These once speculative partnerships have evolved into some of Hollywood's most captivating love stories, demonstrating that even the most unconventional beginnings can result in enduring love. These unions continue to captivate audiences worldwide as the industry evolves. Hollywood couples who have stood the test of time. In 2025, Hollywood continues to celebrate couples whose love has endured despite the pressures of fame and fortune. One of the most admired relationships is between Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, who have maintained a strong bond since their marriage in 2015. Meanwhile, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds continue to be one of Hollywood's most beloved couples, frequently sharing glimpses of their playful dynamic. Rita Wilson and Tom Hanks remain a shining example of lasting love, proving that commitment can thrive in the entertainment industry. These couples inspire fans with their unwavering dedication to each other, showing that true love can withstand the challenges of fame. As Hollywood evolves, their relationships continue to captivate audiences, reminding them that behind the glamour, real emotions and lasting bonds endure. Hollywood stars who found love after scandal. Hollywood saw several stars turn controversy into commitment, proving that love can endure even the most publicized scandals. One of the most talked about unions was between Kristen Stewart and Dylan Meyer, who tied the knot in an intimate ceremony after years of speculation about their relationship. Meanwhile, Stranger Things star Brett Gelman surprised fans when he married musician Ari Diane in a romantic Italian wedding. These marriages, once shrouded in speculation, have now become Hollywood's newest power couples, demonstrating that even the most unconventional beginnings can lead to lifelong commitment. As the industry evolves, these unions continue to captivate audiences worldwide, proving that love can emerge from controversy and endure despite the pressures of fame. Hollywood stars who married and found redemption. Hollywood was still a place where romances took surprising turns in 2025, with some performers moving past scandals to discover enduring love. Actor Kevin Hart and his wife Eniko Parrish had one of the most talked about marriages. Hart tried to restore trust despite his well-reported infidelity scandal, and their marriage held up well. Jude Law, who was once notorious for having an affair with the nanny for his kids, demonstrated that repentance is possible by finding stability in his marriage to psychologist Philippa Cohen. Once marred by scandal, these partnerships have since emerged as resilient Hollywood models, demonstrating that even the most well-publicized errors may result in enduring love. These unions continue to captivate audiences as the profession evolves, serving as a poignant reminder that lasting dedication can stem from personal growth and development. Hollywood's most controversial marriages of 2025. In 2025, Hollywood saw some of the biggest stars enter marriages that sparked intense debate. One of the most shocking unions was between Jessica Simpson and a high-profile businessman just months after her split from Eric Johnson. The sudden engagement raised speculation about the timeline of their romance. These marriages, fueled by scandal and secrecy, kept fans and tabloids buzzing. As Hollywood continues to evolve, these unions prove that love in the entertainment industry is rarely predictable. Whether driven by passion or controversy, these relationships remain a focal point of celebrity culture, reminding audiences that behind the glamour, real emotions and unexpected twists unfold. Hollywood stars who risked everything for love. In 2025, Hollywood saw some of its biggest stars make bold sacrifices for love, proving that romance can outweigh fame and fortune. One of the most talked about stories was Hugh Jackman's decision to step away from major film projects to focus on his relationship with Sutton Foster. This romance blossomed after both endured difficult breakups. Meanwhile, Keanu Reeves and Alexandra Grant continued to defy industry expectations, prioritizing their private life over Hollywood's demands. Their commitment to each other, despite the pressures of their careers, inspired fans worldwide. These stars remind us that love sometimes requires taking risks, even in the spotlight. As Hollywood evolves, their stories continue to captivate audiences, proving that true love can be worth more than any blockbuster deal. Hollywood couples who turned affairs into lifelong love. Hollywood's newest stars are making headlines with their unexpected romances. Another rising star, Tiana Taylor, confirmed her relationship with Aaron Pierre after posting a photo together following the Oscars. These actors continue to redefine modern relationships, proving that love can thrive despite unconventional beginnings. Hollywood's newest stars are making headlines with their unexpected romances. BJ Novak and Delaney Rowe surprised fans when their relationship became public in April 2025, after months of speculation. Another rising star, Pete Davidson, has been linked to model Elsie Hewitt, confirming their relationship with a PDA-filled beach trip. These actors continue to redefine modern relationships, proving that love can thrive despite unconventional beginnings. Hollywood stars who found love after scandal. Laurence Olivier and Vivien Leigh had a passionate affair while Olivier was still married to his first wife, Jill Esmond. Their undeniable chemistry led to a marriage that lasted nearly 2 decades, despite its ups and downs. Old Hollywood was no stranger to scandalous romances that eventually turned into lasting love. Ingrid Bergman and Roberto Rossellini had one of the most controversial relationships of their time. Bergman was already a Hollywood star, leading to a public scandal. Despite the backlash, their love endured, and they married in 1950, remaining together for years. Cheating hearts that found a happy ending. Meanwhile, Leanne Rimes and Eddie Cibrian faced intense media scrutiny when their affair was exposed, but they proved their love was real by marrying and building a life together. Another couple, Tori Spelling and Dean McDermott, met while both were married to other people, yet their relationship endured for years despite public criticism. Hollywood has seen its fair share of scandalous affairs that surprisingly led to lasting love. Meg Ryan and John Mellencamp had an on-again, off-again romance that started while both were navigating previous relationships. Despite their ups and downs, their connection endured for years. Their relationship, although initially under the radar, has suffered for decades, proving that love can emerge from unexpected circumstances. Another couple, Billy Bob Thornton and Connie England, had a romance that overcame challenges, proving that love can endure despite its complicated beginnings. These stars turned controversy into commitment, showing that love can thrive despite scandal. When side pieces become soulmates. Debbie Reynolds and Harry Carl had a marriage that endured despite financial struggles and public scrutiny. Hollywood continues to see unexpected romances where affairs turn into lifelong commitments. Another rising star, Rachel Zegler, has been linked to multiple high-profile relationships, proving that Hollywood's love stories are constantly shifting. These actresses continue to redefine modern relationships, showing that love can thrive despite its unconventional beginnings. Frank Sinatra and Ava Gardner had a passionate romance that began while Sinatra was still married. Their love story was filled with ups and downs, but their connection remained undeniable. If you've watched the video till here, that means you've enjoyed the video. Subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notifications bell icon